Mrs. Gressler just put a handful of tissues up here. I don't know why she thinks I might need those. Those of you who know me might be surprised to learn that I'm actually terrified of public speaking. I've heard experienced speakers say that it helps to picture everyone in their underwear. So I'm trying to imagine all of you in hospital gowns with the backs untied. I hope you don't mind. Whoever thought that a year of our lives could be so slow and painful while at the same time flying by? At times, it seems like only yesterday we sat in our classroom, wide-eyed and frightened, as the first few days of school made us realize what we really had in front of us. The aspiration to become a licensed practical nurse is admirable. In this year, we've learned a little about a lot. We are more efficient, and we've learned things that we didn't think we were capable of learning. We have overcome boundaries that seemed insurmountable. We have done things that we never thought we could. We have known our patients more intimately than we ever could have imagined. This is a diverse and unique class. We are not a class full of young college hopefuls just sprung from our parents' nests and deciding what we want to study. No, we come from the school of hard knocks. We've been around the block. Many of us are parents and grandparents. We come from all different walks of life. We come from all different professions. We are waitresses, waiters, and cooks, seamstresses, factory workers, hotel managers, nursing assistants, secretaries, and teachers. We are from Gambia, Lock Haven, Zimbabwe, and Jersey Shore. Some of us are even from Belfont. Each of us has a unique story to tell. Though we've worked hard in our studies and even harder at clinicals, we owe part of our success to a myriad of people who have helped us through this trying year. Our parents and children, husbands and wives, our siblings, significant others, and fiancés. We thank you. You have facilitated our success, driven us, kept us motivated, and reminded us of our goals. Without you, we would not be here today. To our instructors, we owe you special thanks. For every care plan we begrudgingly wrote, you graded 28. For every bonus question we answered, you corrected 140. Every morning while we hit snooze, you were already in your whites and on your way to the hospital. At night when we broke from our studies, you kept on writing our anecdotals. For every test we took, you, as though in front of a firing squad, listened to complaints and misunderstandings like a series of gunshots. Like children, we both embarrassed and made you proud. You both scolded and praised us. We've made you laugh, and we've probably made you want to tear your hair out too. There are tears and smiles, triumph and despair, successes and failures. You have prevailed. Even when unexpected tragedy struck, you pushed on, stayed strong, and kept us on track. You stopped at nothing to mold us into the nurses you want us to be. We thank you, and we promise not to butter the dog. To Mrs. Gressler, if you had doubts about retirement prior to our class, I'm quite certain that we took care of that. From selecting each of us to be part of your program to knowing that every moment we are out there in the world, we are representing you, we owe you enormous thanks. You are a compassionate nurse, a strong leader, a devoted director, a good friend, and a wonderful role model. To Kelly Marshall, your deeds have not gone unnoticed or unpunished. Though it may not seem like it, we realize that yours are the hands that put our test scores on the wall the same day we take them. Yours are the hands that keep track of each of us as a student. You have been a part of each one of our journeys since we took our qualifying exams, long before we ever cracked a book. We thank you. After all our hard work, we now proudly stand in a place where opportunity knocks more than once. We have so many options for different kinds of nursing. We can be acute care nurses, long-term care nurses, emergency care nurses. We can work with pediatrics, geriatrics, orthopedics, or med surg. We can work in operating rooms or doctor's offices, hospitals, or retirement homes. Some of us have already begun the process of becoming a